Shalom Aleichem. First of all, I give up praises and glory to Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, Bahashem Kodash. Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai, Bhakti Yahweh, Bhakti Yahushai. That brought us to the apostles and elders of Abraham Stone, to learn the truth from. This is Brother Ramya, Bakachu, another video. Today's lesson will be titled The Most High is a Dangerous Power. Basically saying that we serve a dreadful power. He can take you out within a snap of a finger. I basically had an incident at school where a student got stabbed in front of the principal, the vice principal, and the guidance counselor. Letting that the Most High can seek out judgment at any time, at any place, no matter where you is, you can't escape that. We'll just read a little piece of this out and bring us some precepts to go with this and get out of here. It says, on Tuesday, November 9, 2021, two male students from grade 9 were in a physical altercation during break time. At this time, no weapons were involved. The students were brought to the main office by the nearby teachers, vice principal, and guidance counselor. While the males were in the vice principal's office, the vice principal searched them. When the vice principal was using the metal detector on one student, the other student pulled out a knife from his clothing in the presence of two male administrators and stabbed the other in the shoulder and chest. The male administrators disarmed the student. The police were immediately called and the wounded student was taken to the nurse who sent for the ambulance. The boy's parents were contacted. The incident did not occur in the presence of any students, and at no time were the other students in jeopardy. The student who was injured is at home and is not in critical condition as reported by a newsreel. So, now ready to get the hang of it. I'm just bring up preachers to us, just letting you know that the Most High is a dreadful, but you must fear Yahweh Bashem Yahushai. You know, this is Isaiah 45:7, and it says, I form the light and create darkness. I make peace and create evil. I, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai, do all these things. Letting you know the Most High is in control of everything. So when bad happens, it comes from the Most High. When good happens, it comes from the Most High. Ain't nobody has this kind of power besides him. So you can't only give the Most High glory for the good and not for the bad. Because they're letting you know that he behind all this, he controls everything. It ain't saying the Most High is the good person and the devil is the bad person. No, it's a the Most High. It's a I the Lord do all these things. So he create evil and he create dark. He create light and he create darkness. He make peace and create evil. Actually letting you know. So stop giving his glory to the devil. Give the Most High his glory for his good and his bad. He wants the fame for this. He wants you to know that, hey, I could do this thing good, but I could also do this thing bad for you. He wants you to respect him for his good and for his bad. He's a power of balance. Let me get this next precept. This is, this is Deuteronomy 32 and 39, and it says, see now that I, even I, am He, and there is no God with me. I kill and I make alive. I wound and I heal. Neither is there any that can deliver out of my hand. He's letting you know once again that it was the Most High's doings. He decided to inflict pain upon the boy who was stabbed for him being wicked in this life and for his past life. Because we ain't know what sins he committed in this life. Well, not this Yasharahla, in this life the sins he committed in his past life against the Most High. The Most High probably had that plan for him from his previous life, and he cast a judgment upon him now, because we know the Most High could have taken him out one shot, but he gave him a little taste of his power. He gave him a near death situation. The Most High could have taken him out easily, but the Most High, he letting him rot in his pain and his agony right now. He letting him be at home laying down in his bed. He probably can't even move his shoulder or his hand because his shoulder can hurt too much or his chest can hurt too much. The Most High of him in a severe situation right now, and they want to try sweeten it up, talking about he is not in critical condition. Yeah, we know totally. Get this next precept. He said Ecclesiastes 3 and 15, and says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and the Most High requireth that which is past. Can so like can. So you can't escape judgment no matter what. Once you have been called, that's it. The Most High has to handle his business with you. He want to have a one-on-one personal meeting with you. So you can't escape this. You can't reschedule this meeting. This student, he should be happy the Most High. He should be happy that the Most High still allow him to have life right now. Because the Most High could have used this situation. He could have used this situation to take him out, but he uses it as a wake-up call for this boy. But we all know Jake ain't gonna repent. He just can't. He probably was in the hospital, or he probably at home, or was not. Saying, Lord, Lord, I'm sorry. Lord, please help me get through this. Please, Lord. Crying. But deep down in this, deep down in the spirit, he knows that he don't care. He just saying this right too because he want to feel good. He don't care about the Most High deep down. He just doing this so he could feel good. So something good for him could come out of it. He don't want to repent, and his family ain't want to repent neither. That's why the Most High let the situation happen. He felt the pain, and his family felt the pain because he was in pain. You know. This is Colossians 3 and 25, and it says, "But he that doeth wrong shall receive for the wrong which he hath done, and there is no respect of persons." Yahweh Bashem Yahushai doesn't respect nobody. Once that evil spirit jumped on that student to stab the next one, Salakia, once the spirit jumped on that student to stab the next one, in front of those two administrators, there was no stopping that because the Most High, the supreme power, Yahweh Bashem Yahushai sanctioned that to happen. You don't think the Most High could have let that boy stab him at that break time? The Most High, he could have let that happen. But no, he wanted it to happen in front of those two elder men. Those two men to strike fire in them. To say, hey, yeah, I can do this. But the guidance counselor, he's a religious teacher. He went to school and studied theology, and the vice principal, he like act like he's so holy. So the Most High used that as an example. He led a so-called theologist and a so-called holy man witness. He led those two witnesses to stab in the center, those students at that break time. He wanted them to know that, hey, yeah, I ain't control. But in their mind, they saying it's the devil. That's how their mindset is. He don't care who you is. You could have been the prime minister or the president. If a hit is on you, the Most High will cast judgment on you in front of whoever, no matter who they is. And that's the example he was setting. Close up with this. This is Slovakia. You can pull up, see what this can pull up. Alright, can Ecclesiastes 12 and 6, and it says, "But the Most High hated sinners, and he will repay vengeance upon the ungodly, and keepeth them against the mighty day of their punishment." And so, if you a sinner, then sorry. Salakia. Salakia. If you was a sinner, then sorry. Because the only business the Most High have with you is taking you out. That's the only business he have with you. Because you already sinning against him. You sinning every day, every night, continuously, daily. No one to repent. So what business will he have with you? The Most High hate you. As he said, but the Most High hate sinners. And these pastors, these Christians like say the Most High don't hate. He let you know he hate sinners. And you Christians and you pastors are the biggest sinners, or one of the biggest sinners, Salakia, or one of the biggest sinners on earth. Because you're steady breaking every law in the book of Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Because in your head, y'all saying the laws done away with. Actually, y'all better repent before it's too late. Repent from your wicked, evil, stinking ways before the Most High take you out. He could set an example with you to strike fear in others. So, if you don't want to be a part of that example, if you don't want to be taken out, repent, come back to the one who owns y'all. And with that, we give our praises to Yahweh, Bahashem Yahushai, Bahashem Makakwara, for putting the spirit upon me to do this video. Shalom Yasharahla.